Alright, so I'm Iceman 3rd ID. Welcome to my channel. Let me explain a couple of things about my channel. This is going to be a gaming channel, of course. Tell you the type of games that I like to play, and I just want to let you know that I do not have currently the editing software to make this look any type of, in any sort of way, form, or fashion, professional. I'm not a YouTuber. I've made a few videos in the past, posted them on Facebook, stuff like that, but there's a few games coming out that I'm very excited for, and I've been a gamer for 30 years, but there's one game in particular that's got me into wanting to start a gaming channel, and that is No Man's Sky. If you've ever heard of No Man's Sky, it's a space exploration and trading game that has the art style of a comic book sci-fi in the 1970s, right? It's the entire game is completely procedurally generated. When I say the entire game, I mean the entire game. It's got 18 quintillion planets, planet-sized planets, like Earth, Jupiter-sized planets, right? It's got an entire galaxy that you start in. Everyone starts on their own planet in this galaxy. The galaxy is so big that you'll probably never see another player actually playing the game, even though it's a multiplayer game. The entire player base is in this one galaxy, and no one will ever see each other, pretty much. I mean, the chances are very small. And I know a lot of people say that, well, how can that be? But I'm not going to get into that. This is just a welcome to the channel, okay? So I'm very excited for No Man's Sky. There's a few more games, and I've always been the type of gamer. I like to play simulation games. Back in the day when on PC you had flight simulators and F1 simulators and stuff like that. I've always been that type of guy where I played simulation games, which is why you see World of Tanks going on in the background here. It's because it's a fairly simulator-ish tank arcade game. It's a fun game. You get one life. That's all you get for the entire match, and once it's over, it's over. That's what makes it brutal and simulation type of game, multiplayer, person-on-person game. So I like to play Kerbal Space Program. That's coming out on PS4. I'm recording this on a PS4, so I don't have a capture box that feeds it over to some editing software on my computer, and then I post on. I'm recording all this on my PlayStation, so you could do the same thing I'm doing right now on your PlayStation. I'm recording all this on my PlayStation and doing the commentary over some gameplay I captured earlier today, and this is what I'm going to be working with for the time being until I can put some money into some actual editing hardware and software and stuff like that. So, which probably will probably be never, just to be truthful, unless I get like 25,000 subscribers and a million hits per video, and I become some sort of giant in the industry, which that's not going to happen. It's just not me. It's not my personality. People don't like my personality for the most part. However, if you like to play the same games I like to play, I want to play them with you. You're going to be able to see some things in No Man's Sky that you've never seen before. You're going to be able to see. A lot of people don't know about Kerbal Space Program. I'm going to play that on PS4. A lot of people don't know about Prison Architect. I'm going to play that on PS4. Both very fun games. All three of these games are very simulator-ish type games. They're very they're not Call of Duty. Let's put it that way. They're not Call of Duty. They're not some run and gun game where it's just Twitch combat. It's I used to be that guy. I used to for about 3 or 4 years, actually about 5 or 6 years in the Call of Duty franchise. All I did was play Call of Duty, and I got burnt out on it. I got burnt out on Call of Duty. They let the fan base down by changing the games and this, that, and the other. And I got back to my roots as a simulation gamer. Of course, I was in the military, so that kind of drew me over to that style of game. But now that I'm back into the simulation gaming, I'm more attracted to like games like Kerbal Space Program or Prison Architect, you know, games like that. I'm also going to be playing. I've always liked RPGs, so I'm going to be playing Darkest Dungeon, which is another brutal game. It's not a simulator, but it's one of these types of games where you get one life, and that's all you get. And well, you get characters, right? So your characters go through this dungeon, and it's a procedurally generated dungeon. You get procedurally generated characters, but these characters will develop certain psychological disorders and certain diseases and things over time. So they develop their own character over time, and once they're dead, they're dead. You know, so you get kind of attached to these characters, and then if they die in a dungeon somewhere, you don't get that character back. He's gone. That's it. You know, kind of like XCOM. I got to playing XCOM on my iPhone. You know, the XCOM 2, I believe it was on my iPhone. I really like XCOM. I think XCOM's pretty fun. I like slower games where you can think and strategize, and I don't like this, you know, Ritalin fueled Twitch gaming that everybody likes nowadays. You know, 360 no scoping and it's just retarded. I'm probably gonna play Battlefield 1 when it comes out. You'll probably see some of that gameplay, but I want to share some of my gameplay with you guys, whoever's watching. I don't know who's gonna be watching, but whoever's watching this, obviously you're into video games and you want to see people play them. So I'm a video gamer. I'm gonna let you see what I'm playing. There you go. That's it in a nutshell, pretty much. But I'm gonna try to keep this. I'm gonna try to keep this channel to Let's Plays and how-to videos. I would really, I think I could really help out some people on, especially new players on World of Tanks on console. And I think that by me playing Kerbal Space Program and by me playing Prison Architect on PC. I also played World of Tanks on PC, by the way. By me playing these games on PC and then them coming to console, I've got the opportunity to help a whole another generation of people just picking up the game and just starting to play it. So I want to take my knowledge and apply that to the console side of these games that I already know about. And so I'll probably be doing some how-to videos, but I'll be doing some Let's Plays too. But I don't know if I have that many words because it's been almost 8 minutes now into the video and I'm running out of things to talk about. So but hey, welcome to my channel. You know, who knows what the future holds. You know, I've got 10 subscribers right now, and they're probably most of my family. I don't even know who they are. So this is a venture into the great unknown, the wild blue yonder. I feel like an adventurer right now. I feel like an explorer. I'm exploring new territory by taking this YouTube channel and making a gaming channel. Something I've always wanted to do, but never really had the wherewithal or the means to do it. But now that the PS4 is out and I've got something to actually talk about, you know, I've got the capability to do it now, and so do you. That's the crazy part, is everybody can be a YouTuber now. It's not going to be the same quality, you know, as what you see, you know, these mainstream YouTubers do, but it'll get you out there. It'll get you sharing what you're doing with other people and getting some feedback from other people, and I can't wait to see what happens. You know, it'll be fun. So you know, at this point, I guess if you're like one of these big YouTubers, I always hear them say, well, you've got 3 things you can do now. You can press the like button, you can subscribe, or if you want to dislike the video, the dislike button is over there. So thank you very much for coming to the channel. I hope you enjoy, and I'm hoping to have some more content posted on the channel here shortly. So until then, I bid you adieu.